John Costa, the editor of Citizen's Eye. It's Monday the 8th of November and we're still here at the Peepul Centre with all of the staff from Action Deafness. Could you introduce yourself, please?
My name's Charlotte Chapman.
Morning, Charlotte. Can you tell us what your job description is?
I'm the Signing Futures Project Coordinator at Action Deafness. I work with schools and children, young people, teaching deaf awareness and taste courses in British Sign Language.
Okay, so what would an average week entail for you in your role?
I go out to a number of schools. I'm going out to quite a lot at the moment in the lead up to Christmas and a project that we're doing. And I would basically educate the children in what my role is and how to communicate with a deaf person. And I would teach them some sign language and then would maybe do some sign songs or a sign story or something like that.
Okay. If a school's watching this or a teacher, how would they get in touch with you in order to try and access your services?
They can contact me through Action Deafness website or phone us here at the Peepul Centre and request that we go in and we can arrange a time to have a meeting and talk to them about what we do.
What's the most interesting part of your job?
The most interesting part is probably doing the signed songs because the children really get into it and they really enjoy it. We end up doing kind of assemblies or performances in the school and they get a lot out of it, so that's probably the best bit.
Now I can remember, I think it was this time last year, we went to Dovlands where the very first project took place, where a school assembly with about 500 children. That's all going like this with their hands, which was clapping in complete silence, and the teachers being quite shocked that the kids were completely into it. So, I mean, what sort of impact do you have, do you think, when you go into schools and get involved in assemblies and things like that?
Well, I think that the children really do get into it. I mean, if you go in there and you talk with them about how deaf people communicate and that you want to teach them to communicate in the same way, they really get into the role, and you know, they all switch their voices off and they only use their hands, and so I think it does make a big impact. They're really enthusiastic and they always want to learn more and more and more, so yeah, it's really good.
Thank you very much. Now we're going to move on to your colleague. Good morning.
Good morning.
Could you introduce yourself, please?
My name is Helen. It's Helen Lee.
And could I ask you what you do?
I'm the marketing manager under the Future Jobs Fund.
Okay. Could you explain to us a little bit about the Future Jobs Fund and how you're using that here at Action Deafness?
Okay, the Future Job Fund is run by the government. It's a government project that's been allocated to the job centre within all the areas of the UK, and then people can apply, or organisations can apply for a contract for a particular amount of budget to try and encourage people into work and into employment, particularly on like a 6-month short-term contract, and that is mainly sort of to give them opportunities to get back into work for being unemployed for a certain amount of time, and also to learn new skills and to benefit them perhaps on their CV for when they're looking for future work and once they finish at the project. So once they're actually here, they are learning the new skills, and then it's really sort of preparing them to move on at the end of their 6-month contract.
What sort of roles are they undertaking here at Action Deafness?
It depends on the actual skills and the experience that the individual has. Obviously, during the actual advertising of the particular jobs, we'll be looking for certain people with different skills to meet the needs for that particular job description. So, for example, my experience is in business and marketing, so I've been working within that role in the past. So obviously we're looking at a particular job that would meet my skills that I would be able to bring to the job, and because of the background that I've got already.
Now we're looking to recruit a few people to do community reporting roles as well in partnership with Action Deafness. Do you think it's the sort of thing that members of the community will be quite interested in, coming along to things like the Community News Cafe here and generating their own news about their own community?
Yeah, I mean, the Future Job Fund is open to all people in Leicestershire. So, you know, for any particular jobs that might be available, they can obviously contact Action Deafness and talk to them about how they can become involved and what they'd like to do within a particular role through the FGF, and we can try and find a position that will actually suit them. So we're open to a lot of deaf people who are interested, so if they'd like to contact Action Deafness, then they're more than welcome.
Thank you very much. Okay. And our third person to be interviewed this morning, can I ask you to introduce yourself, please?
Yeah, I'm Ewan Carter.
Hi Ewan, and can you tell me what you do here?
Yeah, I mainly do graphic design and promotion, so I've designed a few catalogues for the Action Deafness books, and then I've also got my own project to set up, Action Deafness Tech, which is a new business providing technology and sort of communication solutions for different sort of home, work or leisure. So we've just been doing a lot of product research to begin with, and setting up a website to sell it from. So yeah, it's been quite busy.
So if someone affected by deafness is looking to set up in business, you're able to kind of research and find out what sort of technology could help them to be able to carry out that?
Yeah, we're looking to do like workplace assessments and deaf awareness, as well as just like things around the home, like alerting and bits and bobs like that as well. So we're looking to do a full range of products for that.
And how would someone actually access what you're doing and find out about it? Is it as a section on the Action Deafness website?
The Action Deafness Tech website just been set up, or they can just contact us and talk through what they're looking for.
And can you tell us what the Action Deafness Tech website is, please?
Yeah, it's actiondeafnesstech.org.uk.
Nice and simple. Thanks very much.
Alright, cheers.